from that, let's move on to what I was saying earlier about you. I'm talking to the youth right now. You know what I'm saying? It's coming of age. You know what I'm saying? Or shoot, even younger. Because, you know, I started playing fighting games when I was 4 years old. You know? For those of you that are on the fence about fighting games, don't be. Keep, you know, come with it with an open mind. Try it out. See if you like it. You know, do what you gotta do. Learn the way how you want to learn how to play these fighting games. Learn how to build strategies for yourself when it comes down to fighting different opponents. If you plan on doing it online, so even the CPU, even the computer, doing the arcade mode. You know, don't try to learn things all at once. Just take one step at a time. You know, but if you're a fast learner, you know, hey, do what you can, and you know, and understand like what it is to like play fighting games. It's not about just combos. It's not about just, you know, the mechanics. It's also about how you play, you know, your style, the way how you know, use your character to the best of your ability, and specialize with that character, one of your favorite characters. Whatever fighting game it is that you choose, hey, you need to play it and master it and get good at it. You know, I'm trying to motivate the youth because look, a lot of these guys like me and also older, we ain't gonna be here for long. So it's gonna be up to you to take the mantle. We gotta pass the torch so y'all can be just as good and probably better as your predecessors. You know what I'm saying? Or people in your family that can teach you. You know, your dad, your mom, uncle, cousins, brother, whatever. You know, just learn how to play fighting games. Come with it with an open mind. Don't be intimidated because you know you see people doing, you know, these 50 hit combos. Okay, I mean it's cool and all, but some of those combos don't be optimal like that. People just want to just show off with their combos. You got to come in with your own combos and make up your own. Hopefully your combos is optimal. And you know, just learn your best ability. Take your time, do it right. You know, learn the freaking animations when it comes down to certain moves. Learn when to block, when not to block, and you just counterattack because there's frame data there. That's another story. Whatever fighting game you choose, go ahead and play it, and don't be afraid. Don't be a freaking pussy. Play these freaking fighting games now. All right. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to be great in your own right. You do that, you know what I'm saying? And if you do, you want to decide, you know, later on, you want to compete in these fighting game tournaments, do that too. And win. You know, we're seeing young cats like Blas and Hayayo, you know what I'm saying? 13, 14-year-old fighting game players that's going in these tournaments. You can be that too. You can beat those guys. For those of you that are watching, I'm talking to the Gen Zs and the Gen A's, you know what I'm saying? This is the youth. I'm talking to the youth right now. You can do it. Stop being afraid. Stop being on the fence of fighting games and learn what you can. Master it and take accountability for your actions when it comes down to you winning or losing. Especially losing. Because when you losing, it's going to make you better over time. To the point you're not going to lose really as much as you did before. So yeah. Do that. Learn fighting games today. Play more fighting games. You have a lot of options. You have a luxury of getting these games. You know what I'm saying? And just play it. Have fun. Or, you know, do what you can do to take it seriously, competitively. And it's all she wrote, you know? It's up to you. It's up to you to make a difference. It's up to you to set a new standard. You know, a good standard, the right standard. Especially the competitive standard. You know, to be great in your own way. You being on top. You being the head of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because you got everything on lock when it comes down to fighting games. I mean, listen. We already know Street Fighter 6 is the popular most popular fighting game out right now. If you want to start out Street Fighter 6, do that. It's easy to get into. I would say Guilty Gear Strive is the easiest fighting game to get into, in my opinion, because to me, who's been a fighting game player since 95, 94, 95, played fighting games, starting with Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega Genesis. Fighting games are more accessible now, and you have a lot of information and guides and stuff like that. See, back in my day, we didn't have that type of luxury. I mean, we had, strategy guidebooks, magazines, and stuff like that. Game Pros and the games that, that came out with strategy guides, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2, and Tekken, Virtua Fighter, all those. But, you got a lot of resources, a lot of things to look up if you're having trouble of getting good in fighting games. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going on, especially on this platform here, that you can learn from different people that know what they're talking about and knowing what they're doing. And you'll probably get better at, just watching other players play. But you're going to have to do it your own way. You're going to have to make your own sauce instead of just, trying to copy what the other player is doing. So yeah, that's why I want to tell you guys out there, you young cats like out here, boys and girls, and yes, girls, yay, I'm seeing girls a lot more women are playing fighting games too. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that, women are out here, busting ass in these fighting games. Congrats to you. But yeah, I'm talking to the youth, talking to the Gen Zs and the Gen As, that might come across this. Make it as a separate video too. But yeah, I got something for y'all in the works. Definitely got something for y'all in the works later on, because I'm gonna help you guys out myself. So with that being said, just go out there, have an open mind, choose what fighting game you want to play, and then graduate on something you might think is harder to you, and just learn from it, and have fun. Stay frosty out there. That's my advice to you. You're not going to learn anything if you don't try. Just try. All we got to do is try. And that's my message.